decided to start doing vlogging, YouTubing, whatever. I have a lot of interesting stuff, well, at least I think it's interesting, stuff coming up in my life that I kind of wanted to have documented. Also, I just kind of really wanted to start this as a hobby. Um, and I thought instead of doing a boring about me video, that the first video I would do, I would include something that's very important to me, which is my pets. I have 4, and I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to grab them each chronologically, oldest to youngest, and I'll introduce you guys to them, obviously. And he is part Siamese. We don't really know what he's mixed with. My sister did say something about maybe ragdoll, I'm not sure. He's a big guy. He actually will be, you look at the camera, look. He'll actually be 17 this week. He's getting old. Hi. He's getting old, but he's really like the best cat in the world. People that don't really care for cats have actually met him and then ended up getting cats. When we got him, we adopted him. I was actually looking at some other cats, and my sister had said to my mom, come look at this one, and he was actually all white when we got him. He didn't get the tan and gray until he was older, but he was just the tiniest little guy, and you'd never know it now because he's pretty big. But he was so tiny, and it's okay. He just really, like, he was so sweet, and he was, like I said, he was all white, and he did start to get his color as he got older, and so we did adopt him, and he's just been the greatest cat, and I know it, like, makes me so sad. Where are you going? Any other time you want to be on my lap? It makes me sad that he's getting old, but I know that, you know, he has the best home, and, you know, he's just the greatest cat in the world. I'm not even, like, the biggest cat person, and he's just the best. So that is Thump, and I'll let him go before he starts getting mad. Hey, big guy. Look at mommy. Hey. Hey, big guy. Hi, Thump. Hey, come here. Hey, bud. Hi, bud. What's your paw doing? Hey, buddy. Come on. Oh, well. And it's this big guy's birthday today. My man is 17 years old. Hi, big guy. Happy birthday, Bob. Happy birthday. Next one I have is Miss Dixie. And this is, excuse you, this is our dog. She is a Chihuahua Poodle Pomeranian mix. Her mom is Poodle Pom, her dad is, or no, I'm sorry, her mom is Poodle Pom, her dad's Chihuahua, and she just turned 5 back in March, and she has been the biggest source of our entertainment her whole life. Like, she's just always been super smart, and she's super funny, and she's just like a little people, huh? Yeah, you're just a little person. Thank you. Thank you. We actually got her, well, my husband got her for me as a graduation present when I graduated from college. And I brought her home on that Friday. Well, he brought her home on that Friday. And I was just, like, nervous and anxious and throwing up all weekend. I know it's too much information, but I had lived with my dad at the time, and my dad had over and over said, no more dogs, no dogs, no dogs, no dogs. And I just saw her and just, like, I knew that I had to have her. And I knew that I was going to do whatever it took to keep this little puppy. And we did end up keeping her, obviously. But her mom, the dog mom, not me, was actually set up to be spayed. And then they found out that she was pregnant. So thus came her. So we've had her, and she's been great. She is hypoallergenic, so she doesn't shed, which has also been amazing. She sleeps in our bed every night, and she's just the greatest dog in the whole world. She's super smart and does all her tricks, and I'll link those below, or I'll put some clips in. Oh, good yawn, wow. But she's just amazing. I love her. Wild. Hi, honey. Hi. Oh, good bowing. There is the greatest doggy in the whole world. Dixie girl. I see your belly. I see your belly. Oh, let me see it. Let me see the belly. Oh, well. Hi. Hi, honey. So the next little guy I have is Mr. Dexter Lee. And actually, after I got Dixie, I decided that all of my animals going forward were going to have D names. So that's where we got Dexter. Don't eat me. He is a guinea pig. We don't really know how old they are. Well, I say they, but there's only one right now. I have the other one. We actually got him back in November of 2017. And he actually was very sweet, which he is. He's very sweet, and he just like cuddled with me, and he was just really sweet. So I brought him home, and my husband, which is not, he's not super surprised anymore when I bring animals home, was like, oh my gosh. So we're laying in bed with him. We're watching all of the, stop biting. We're watching all of the YouTube videos on how to take the best care of them. You hear him squealing. And the first thing says that they don't do well alone. So I'm like, oh man. And I had mentioned to my husband that the brother was still at the pet store. And he's like, we're going back to get the other one, aren't we? And I was like, yeah. So that's how we got Mr. Dexter. So he was technically not the older one, but we did get him first, technically. So that's how we got him. Yeah, you're such a nervous guy. Yeah. And they are very sweet. He's so much smaller than Dalton, which is my other one. He's so much smaller, but he's just so sweet, and he likes to cuddle, and he's very sweet. But and all of my animals, actually, they all get along really well. Like if I put the guinea pigs on the floor, the dog or the cat don't do anything about it. They're just okay with everything. But I'm going to go ahead and put him back since he is a little nervous, and then I'm going to go get his brother. Alright, so the last little guy that I have here is Mr. Dalton Andrew, named after Andy Dalton. We live in Ohio, so the Bengals quarterback, and he's orange. So this is Mr. Dalton. As you can see, he is a little bit bigger than Dex, and he's so sweet. Like, he is a big guy, but he's just so sweet, and he's like, just the way that they look so like goofy, and I just think they're so sweet. And they do their squealing like whenever there's a plastic bag or whenever they know I brought their food home. Hi. They're just really sweet, and I am very allergic to them actually, but oh, you want to say hi? Here, look. Yeah. But they do have like, I mean, they're just so interesting, like the little things that they do. And I had hamsters and things, but these guys are just so much different. Like there's, I don't know, they're just like, they have little personalities, and oh hi. They're just so sweet. And yeah, but they know like whenever I'm getting their food and things like that and treats, and they just love everything that I feed them. I haven't tried any vegetables or anything that they really didn't like. So they really like everything. You can hear his little... You talking too? Oh, sorry. You talking too? But they really have turned out to be super sweet. And knowing that they're herd animals and that they're actually both boars, so they're both males. Knowing that they get along so well, I did build them a bigger cage a little while ago once they started to get more mature. But yeah, they really do well together. They just sleep a lot. You got a lot to say today. They really just sleep a lot. This little guy loves to eat, obviously. That's why he's so large. What are we doing? Okay. But they really do have little personalities, and they're so cute. And I didn't think I'd ever love oversized rats without tails so much. But they are so cute, and they really are just so entertaining. What you doing, Dalton? Hi, Dalton. Oh, well, Piggy Cam, hi. Alright, so now we're back to Miss Dixie. She wanted to help me close out the video, didn't you? So, I hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, I'm really trying to, oh, you like my lipstick? I'm really trying to get into the, oh, you okay? Editing, vlogging, things like that. It is very time consuming, so kudos to all of the vloggers and video editors out there. It is so much more time consuming. It's not just making a video and uploading it the same day. It's a lot of editing, and especially if you're a perfectionist, it's a lot of doing that. I've already been playing with it, so it is a lot, but like I said, I have a lot of exciting things coming up this year, and I just wanted to really more make the videos even for myself, even if no one looks at them. It's such a nice way to be able to look back and reflect, especially like I said, I have a lot of super exciting things coming up that I would really like to reflect on. So if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and like below, and I will be making more. I haven't figured out a schedule yet if I'm going to upload on certain days or anything like that yet, but of course, depending on how much the channel grows, I may be able to do that on a more regular schedule. So for now, I think we're gonna go feed her some dinner, feed myself some dinner, and yeah, so that's our video, and like I said, like and subscribe below.